This is verse 14 of the 14th chapter of the Gospel of Matthew. Jesus has retired from his previous location along the Jordan upon getting the information of the death of John the Baptist. He goes to a private place with his disciples, his close followers, but the crowds become aware of it and have come to find him, and that's where Matthew picks up the story. So we have Kai, the connective, exelthon, from exerkomai, I go out. This is an aorist participle in the masculine singular nominative, so it goes along with the subject, which is impliedly Jesus. So he, or Jesus, having gone out from this secluded place. Aden, from Ado, I see. This is the third person singular aorist active indicative, so having gone out, he saw. Adjective here, poloon, a great, singular, going with oklone. Earlier it was multiple crowds, now they've all combined to become one great crowd, and so a great crowd, he saw them. Kai, espluk nitzthei. This is from spluk nidzomai, I am moved with compassion. This is the passive. So this is the third person singular aorist passive indicative, and he was moved with compassion. Ep, preposition can take the genitive, dative, or accusative. Here's the dative. So we'd suggest something like he was moved with compassion with respect to them as he saw them. It's not quite, it's as if to say he sees them at a distance as they're approaching. If it were the accusative, it would imply more that they were in the immediate vicinity. He was moved with compassion upon them, you might say. But in any event, as he saw them approaching, he's moved with compassion. The word is powerful. It's rooted in the Greek word for the bowels, of course. The idea that there's a deep sense of emotion that's associated with what he sees. Kai, connective, atherapusin, from therapuo, it means I heal, third person singular, aorist active indicative, he healed. Tus arostus, this is from arostos. The normal word for sick is asthenos, to be weak. This has more the idea of a kind of weakened condition of limited ability. It's a little bit stronger than the normal word, but certainly it implies the same kind of maladies that are being presented here, auton of them, the possessive genitive plural of the third person pronoun. So he went out, he saw them, he's moved with compassion, he heals, as they probably lined up, all of them, to be healed of their various maladies. And that becomes, of course, the thing for which Jesus was most famous at this point, that he was not ever stumped, he was not ever pushed beyond his competence as he's confronted with various forms of human illness, sickness, maladies, and so on.